Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a public Colquitts defense match. It should be good. This is a great map. I love to see this on pubs and in regimentals. I hope you enjoy. Here we are with an awesome South Mountain map. Colquitts defense, absolutely beautiful, very huge. You'll love to see it. We have a couple of people on with us tonight. As you can see on the top left and right of screen, we have Frontline Reporters. But in terms of our announcers, you have Asgardian Eagle, which is myself, and then we have Corded. On top of that, we have our union representative, our frontline reporter here. We have Choccy, and then our CSA frontline reporter, which you can see on the top right of your screen, is Feller. How is everyone doing tonight?
Very good.
Doing good.
Awesome, man. Union forever.
Oh, sweet. So, it's a very big map. Allows for a lot of maneuverability that we usually don't see in skirmish. Conquest has introduced a new way to do this, but Confederates are really pulling back up into the woods. You have Confederate artillery way up top of the hill. We do have a Union skirmisher force moving out into the woods way ahead of the rest of their team. So usually for the Union strategy, you just try to push through the woods, push up to the top, and be as aggressive as you can where the Confederates are. You got to charge up. You got to be aggressive. You can't sit back and shoot on this map. You will lose that way. We've seen it a lot on this channel. Corded is a CSA player. What is usually the CSA strategy for Colquitts defense?
I'm trying to stay back a lot. You want to take advantage of shooting the Union as they come across that open field, because that's a lot of shots that you can get off. And as far as their artillery goes, they only have 2 cannons. And as far as puppy artillery, that can be really hit or miss. And they do have, let's say, 11 people for 2 guns, so that's a good infantry disadvantage that they're putting on themselves. But then again, CSA has 15 on theirs, so.
Fair point. Yeah, so we got about 100 man server, a lot of people on artillery, especially for Union. That seems like a little too much. And you can see both officers on the CSA for the top company A are both highly downvoted, so you could tell it's going to be a great match. Confederates pulling back to their spawn. This is their spawn. It's a very beautiful spawn. I've never been there because I don't play Confederate. But we do have one Confederate group holding back there. We have this other Confederate group pulling way back up to the top of the hill. They really do not want to engage the Union at all. And then we have this third Confederate force holding up in the middle of this open field, probably trying to get shots. The first Confederate artillery shot is a miss. But in terms of the Union, we have 30th Ohio leading. You see Frisk and Katzia. They're splitting up in their companies. They're moving up. We have the other Union force shooting at, I don't know what. But I think Choccy is with this 30th Ohio group that's moving up through this open area. Choccy, what's the Union plan right now?
He's talking about possibly going up and taking the Confederate artillery, but I think we're going to hit at the rocks first and try to get a couple shots off, then go up and try to take the artillery position.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for that. As you can see, yeah, they pretty much have a clear open path. A lot of guys up there, though. But they actually, maybe they will be contested coming in. Feller, what is your guys' objective holding up at the artillery? Is it just to defend, or are you guys pushing down from there?
If I was honest, actually, no, I take that back. If I was lying, I would tell you. But if I was being honest, I have no idea. It looks like we're gonna try and hold the artillery as much as possible. Maybe be extremely defensive.
All right, I appreciate it. Your officer is very, very passionate. Which I love to see that. Union artillery barely undershooting the Confederate line. Oh, there's a hit. But Confederate artillery, infantry, the infantry at the artillery is now charging at the Union. Good to see the Confederate view there. Getting right into the stabs going down. Our Union frontline reporter is still in this charge going up the hill. Union's winning this charge. There's still Confederate infantry up there. I don't know why they have guys holding back here. They should have all charged together. I don't know if it would have changed anything because the Union won that decisively. Where are the rest of the Confederate forces? You have one group there shooting into this Union group, and then you have the other Confederate group all the way down there. I don't know what.
Right, back down, back down. Pull back down.
Oh, they were the ones that were sitting back in spawn.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that. If they're moving out right now. But anyways, Union's gonna get their wish. They have free reigns of the artillery. They're not pushing in. They're reforming.
Hold on the line, reload.
He seems to have some disagreement here. Cat Zia wants to hold back and shoot. Frisk wants to push forward. At least that's what it sounds like. We do have a Union Rambo in this midst. He gets a kill.
Fuck's sake, where's the infantry?
Your Confederate artillery complaining they want infantry support. It's nothing's going to get away. And we can see that Frisk is now telling his men to charge up the hill, which I like to see. That other Union regiment is holding back. Now they're beginning to push forward, but there is Confederate forces holding here. Union's going to be able to pinch the Confederates. What do you think Confederates should be doing right now, Corden?
Falling back. They're facing a lot of Union, and they don't have great cover where they are. They've got Union on top of them and coming at them, from the other side of the map.
It is so true, so very, very true. I don't know why these guys they're exposing themselves even more now by going there. But Union beginning to charge from the bottom here. Go through our frontline reporter Confederate view here. Union actually capped the point. I don't think that was intentional. See, charging has begun here with some Confederate group. Not really a big charge though. It looks like Confederates are going to be able to really hold this out though. And this cap had to be unintentional, right?
Oh, I think it was. You saw guys from the 10th US going through that, going along that rock wall, going to the road that's still on cap.
So, normally I would support a move like that, but right now Union's dealing so many ticket damage. Again, it's not like everyone knows this though, right? But Union's dealing a lot of damage to Confederates right now, and Confederates are going to be able to regain the tickets that they lost, assuming they're behind, which I think they're behind, especially after Union charging these artillery guys out. Maybe not after this though.
Hold. Stick with me, boys. Stick with me.
But regardless of the fact, point is capped. Confederates had engaged. Most of the Union is now forming up here on this middle rock. Yeah.
I think CSA that's at the top of the hill near the artillery, they should not charge down, because once they're going downhill like that, they're making themselves a big target, because they're basically like fanning out against the hill.
Yeah, I
so
agree.
There's a lot of bodies for the Union to shoot at.
Yeah, on top of that, if the Confederates do win the charge, they knock the Union down a lot of tickets, and they can't regain as many tickets because of that. They should just, what I think, is they need to pull back down the hill and just go straight for point. So, there's two ways to play a counterattack as the defenders. Both ways just need to be aggressive. The first aggressive way to do something on a counterattack is retake point quickly, and you need to retake point quickly because the longer this goes, Union are taking more and more casualties, and that might not be a big deal, but the defenders regain. They go up to the attackers' percentage of tickets remaining. And if you're killing the attackers over time, the total percentage of attacker tickets are going to keep going down, 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 down. And so by killing off all these Union guys, you're not going to be able to regain as many tickets. So you want to be aggressive and retake the point. So the other way to play a counterattack as the defenders is to charge nonstop at the Union and try to push the Union, who are now defending the point because the point is flipped, into last stand. And then if you retake the point, you win the game. And you need to be very aggressive to do that. So yeah, those are the two ways to play counterattack as the defenders. And both of them require being aggressive in one way or another. One way towards the point, or one way to charging the men. And as you can see, they're sitting and doing nothing. So that is why Confederates need to be aggressive in one way or another, in my opinion. But for now, Confederates are sitting back.
Yeah, there is one lone guy sitting on the point, and
Who's this brave man?
there's one lone Union guy that's going to be contesting it.
So
He's
we
going to try
have
and shoot him.
Orange Floyd here, capping the point, and then we have the Northern
Oh, he
Aggression.
got him.
He got a nice shot. I wish I could have seen that, but so. But Confederates are inching forward on the bottom. I don't know if they're just running forward to get some shots and then pull back. But Union now hitting a gauge. As you can see, Union's losing a lot of tickets. I don't know about a lot, but they're losing tickets, which is key. So, in the meantime, let's cut to Feller, Confederate reporter. What are the Confederate officers thinking right now? Are they going to stay like this, or are they going to charge?
I believe, from what I've been seeing, I believe our main strategy here is to move back and forth. That way the artillery does not absolutely light us up. And somehow, as you can hear right now with Fuse, we are getting ready to do some volleys. Hopefully kick their ass.
All right, I appreciate that. Union appears to just be kind of vibing here. Just holding, as they should. I mean, it's really nothing else the Union can do. Union's in decent position. But it is waiting for the Confederates to do something, and the Confederates are now beginning to do something. We have Archer here leading his regiment towards the point of contention. Now, I don't know if they're stopping halfway or if they're going. I hope they go. For their sake, they better go. But we will see. Nope, they're stopping.
They lost their flag to a sharpshooter, but no one saw it, so
No.
now they don't have a flag.
The point is wide open. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Oh well.
They're trying to set up to get the flanking shots and hopefully wipe these. I don't know. I guess scare the Union right here and then try and wipe them.
Possibly. The Confederates, if they want to push the Union off, they're going to have to charge, and they're going to have to charge all together. Because Union has flags, I think. I hope they have flags.
Oh,
But,
Fuse is charging in.
yeah. So, Confederates are now charging in here. Yep.
It's not all of them.
No, it's not. But, jeez. Let's see. So, it's so close. Confederates are going to win up here, right? There's one Union group left. If all the Confederates here charged in, they would win that, but two of the Confederate groups are hesitant. This bottom group here is pushing, just getting shots here. This Union group's going to get pincered here. However, they do have two flags. Oh, it's out of bounds. They do have two flags. So Confederates need to do what they just did to completely wipe the Union off the area. And they can't do that. But they're not charging. We're getting almost to the halfway point of the counterattack. That's insane. So, who's down here? We have Corporal Willie Stone East taking his 2 men into the woods. A lot of Union Rambos just on point, keeping it capped. So, in the meantime, let us... Oh, is Union... Oh, okay. Here goes the Union. They're charging up into the Confederates holding up on that rock. It's
Pretty spread out charge, though.
It is. The They do have the numbers to definitely wipe the CSA off there. However, like you said, it's a very, very spread out charge. And the Union's getting up on this one side of the rock. So they should be able to hold this easily with their flag. But more Confederates are now charging in.
Yeah, you can see Arctic's coming in with his group.
But
A lot
like
of them are still staying back.
yeah, and this is just a ticket farm for the Union, but I don't think it'll matter much as Confederates will regain tickets, assuming they retake the point. But all the Union didn't charge in either. Confederates didn't take in losses. Archer's group is now moving onto the point. They are capping it right now.
Wait, where is our
So,
Yeah, and that road is point
yeah.
for some reason.
South
I mean,
Carolina.
you see the point? It's all the way out there where that big tree is. And then they're capping on that road. Even past that road is cap. Just over that fence.
Jeez. So Confederates are going to go back up to engaged here. Union did exactly what they needed to do. It's probably going to be a low engaged, so we'll probably see both sides taking losses around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm intrigued to why Archer and Fried Chicken, the two officers down there, waited so long to retake the point.
Oh, they did want them to go back down to taking losses, so they can gain as much tickets as possible, I guess.
I mean, possibly. But you retake the point sooner, you go up to maybe a higher engaged or a battle ready compared to a low engaged. That's what both sides are at. Union is falling back? Yes. I can't tell. Looks like they are, and the officers are just trying to get their men, and now there they go. I don't... I don't know why they fell back. Choccy, I know you just spawned in. Do you hear any reason to why the Union's falling back off those positions?
I don't know, but I know a lot of people are very upset about that. And we're very disorganized right now. I mean, we got all the flag bearers here, and my officer's down there in the woods. So I don't know really what the plan is right now.
Are the guys upset that you guys lost the point, or that you guys are falling back?
Just upset with the officers
Okay.
falling back. Yeah.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. So Union in a little disarray after having a very strong start, in my opinion. But yeah, we do see this Union group holding out into the woods here. They don't have a flag. They're really more of a distraction group against Archer's forces here. A lot of the Confederates, though, are up on top of this hill. I don't think the Confederates can win on time here. They need to knock the Union to final push before they can hit last stand.
They need to not be on top of that hill, because that's where the Union artillery is going to be always aiming, either doing counter battery or shooting at the Confederates that are right there. They need to go into those woods where they're covered away from it.
So these Confederates are now charging the Union on point. I think they're just trying to keep up the ticket game right now, because they have easy out-of-line shots right now. Union now pushing down the hill towards point. All these Confederates are going to get destroyed. They got to fall back. They're going to lose a flag.
He's just going to try and shoot.
So
Now they're going back. Just try to get those last shots off before they need to run.
that's a very, very clutch moment to fall back. How many casualties are they going to take? They're not taking.
Looks like you've
Never
got all
mind.
the Union pushing forward. The group on that road is going up as well.
They are. The Confederates are also readjusting up on top of the hill. Not all of them, right? You still have the guys up there. Both sides ain't taking loss at the same time. Oh, Union. It's so risky to cap point right now if you're Union. I don't think they're intentionally trying to do that, but we do have the Confederate bulge here, shooting and I think missing all their shots to the Union at the house. I don't know if that's a church, but Union now mass charging up towards where Fried Chicken and Archer's group is.
Come with me, come with me.
It's kind of cool. It's a two-pronged charge here. It's kind of working. Maybe not a two-pronged charge. One of the prongs is charging. The other one is sitting back doing nothing. But Union's still pursuing Archer's group. They thought they could get away. But they will not. Union now holding back. Union. Oh, Union's going to camp by accident. Maybe. Oh. Those guys are on point.
Yeah, they are. I don't know if they know that, though.
Oh, they get off of it. So, Union very, very close to hitting, to capture the point. Now they have control of the point. They have the woods. That's so huge. They have free range of the point right now, as long as they don't push too far up, which they are. They're trying to knock the Confederates to breaking, I assume, by charging them out here.
Yeah, Union's fine if they just want to be really aggressive here. They've got the ticket advantage right now. Even if they were at even percentages.
Yeah, they have more tickets overall. So Confederates are now even falling further back. It looks like they're holding right by their spawn there. Reforming. So those Confederates holding out front are now falling back. I like that. They're trying to avoid ticket loss, but then again, Union artillery, if they've got that position primed, they will be able to do some damage.
Okay, put it at 530. 530.
Yeah, the officer is now artillery.
Got it.
Choccy
Fire.
is all. They hit this.
Firing now.
Hit the rocks. Who's holding up here?
I can't live with myself anymore.
These Confederates up top are having some fun here.
Kill that nigger.
Charlie, should we take a mission against their infantry, sir?
Hey, who did that?
Jackson is holding his men fine up here. Oh, so Confederates are the Confederates on the far left, the Confederate left, led by Arctics, are now moving up into this position, and it's giving the Union an opportunity to charge someone, and they are. However, only half of them are charging. Maybe a quarter of them are charging. If Union... Oh no, this is so sad. They are getting to the wall though. A couple of them are. But Union is so spread out here. But Confederates hold, but Union are able to push up those rocks, get some nice shots. Who is capping point?
A lot of people, actually.
10th US
We
is...
got the squad together again.
Oh, I don't know if they're capping.
They got close. I think they know not to cap.
Yeah, they're waiting. So this side of the wall is not capping, this side is. It's kind of crazy and weird to think about, but I think they're holding by points so that when the moment Confederates hit breaking, they are on there winning. We're probably going to see the point go back up too, to make sure the point is pre-capped.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I like to see that. 5 of them too. That's huge for the Union. Confederates just need to avoid taking casualties, being in formation like this, not charging out like this man.
Hey guys, shift it more left, shift it more left, more left.
That's really gonna kill you, those guys out, especially in a closer match like this. They just need to stay in formation and avoid casualties. Actually, the only way I think Confederates can win this is if they all pull back to main and they hide and force the Union to cap and then be aggressive, push them in the last stand because the point flips, and win that way. But that's too sophisticated for pubs.
Yeah. You can't really get everyone back. People want to fight when they're in a pub game, even in regiment games too. So getting everyone back is not a feasible plan.
Exactly. And you could see those 10th US are pre-capping. Oh, will they fully cap? Someone's not moving. So... No. Yeah. Confederates need a mass charge right now. They'll force Union in the last stand, and they can recap and win. I don't know about the recap part. Charges have been very, very close this game. And in terms of server numbers, Confederates actually have 8 more men. But we have Archer pushing his men through the woods. I really like to see this. But Union just needs a lot of the Confederates are actually moving. I wish it was their whole team, but the decent amount of Confederates are holding back up on the stone wall. And here we go.
Are they charging?
No.
They look like a charge.
Archer, I think, did Archer die? Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I think he was going back to get more men.
Yeah, he didn't have the guys to do it.
They're so spread. No. No, guys.
Guys work together.
1 minute of the counterattack is gone. Maybe I like the aggressiveness, but the charge was so spread. And it's not with not even half your team, unfortunately. Jackson's holding his men back, volleying at the Union. Like we were saying earlier in the game, both reactions to a counterattack for the defenders is to be aggressive. Either to retake it quickly so you can regain more tickets, or to push the enemy down the last stand so you can cap and win, which right now is one of those last stand cap and win scenarios. I think it's the only option. Well, maybe not the only one. Maybe Confederates recap, and then they knock the Union in the final push first, but I don't know.
You gotta be defensive, man. You're being
It is indeed a very, very close fight. So, Union is they have guys going out of the woods, going onto this fence. I don't like that. You just saw the Confederates charge there, and now you're pulling more men off of it when you have a fully sized regiment. Already here. More Union are trickling off now. Oh no.
Yeah, no, I like Arctics. I just
Get up here, get up here, get up here. Fargo up here, come on, get up here, get up here.
Arctic Diamonds. I guess they're still reforming here, but they need a charge. I don't know if Union can go down the last stand right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, no, they can't. 4 minutes, that's not going to happen.
No. Unless the Union hits breaking in the next 10 seconds, they're not going in the last stand. Confederates need to move on the point. Again, I don't... Sitting back and shooting even puts more pressure on you closer to the end of a counterattack. Because instead of charging and dying and maybe having a couple of more minutes on the counterattack, Confederates are putting themselves in the situation to have one charge that will decide the game. Which is very risky.
The thing is, their charges haven't been very good this round, if I'm being honest.
That is very true as well. So, Union is reforming. They have a couple guys holding up there. They have a couple guys holding on the point of contention. Confederates hitting breaking. Union's got to be close. But all the Union is folding off of that fence into the woods 2.5 minutes about in this counterattack. More Confederates moving into the woods. And now, Fuse Jackson's men are charging down the hill. Look at them go. We have our Confederate frontline reporter leading this charge right behind the officer, Jackson himself. Who would have thought? There
And
we
we'll see
go.
how the rest of the Union reacts to this. Because I think Union's probably going to get wiped here.
So, yeah, Union will probably be wiped here.
It might not be a bad thing for them to recap here. Because if they go... Well, I guess they go last stand. But if they can hold out long enough to wipe the Union, then they'll be at last stand probably with most of their numbers, and then they can hold it for probably a good while.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Sorry. Confederates charging on the top of the hill now, but they're kind of spread. Union isn't all charging into the defense as well. Union's not going to hit last, and we might see Confederates at final push, though. Which would kind of be funny. Confederates did not win that. There's still a lot of Union there. But Confederates holding up top here. They are on the point of contention. Who are these guys here that are contesting? A mix of people. They're not contesting, actually.
That's ours. That's ours.
I don't
Not
think they
enough,
could.
at least.
Yeah. Even
I
if
feel like that's got to be on cap.
I thought
You
everything on the
think it
right
would
side
be.
of that. Everything on the right side of that wall, though. Yeah, I mean,
Probably, but I mean, really, that part of the wall should be kept.
yeah,
Even
it
if
should.
it's not, it should be.
Yeah. Even if they were on point, I don't know if they could stop the cap. Confederates are gonna recap. Union flooding into the point. It's too little, too late though. Confederates following them from their spawn. And they recap.
Yep. CSA's got to make sure that Union doesn't cap now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Confederates has absolutely beautiful shots. All these Union are in the open right now. Confederates are charging out of the woods, possibly trying to knock them into final push. Because now the Union's back to attacking. They're no longer the defenders since the counterattack is done. This is risky. But Union's not on the point right now. So.
Oh, CSA, don't charge in. Don't charge in. Just shoot. Just shoot.
No, they're going to take so many skirmishing and out of line by doing this move right here. The Confederates
Yep.
up on top here are doing a brilliant job right now. Jackson's the officer up there. Well done. But these guys, they're dying in skirmishing and out of line.
Yep, now they're trying to pull the guys out. But still, a lot of tickets they're losing. Those tickets mean something now.
Yeah. For sure. It definitely gave the Union a huge lead after tying back out. Now Union's charging out. Oh, we might see the flip of just what happened. But here they go. Jackson's guys should have absolutely beautiful shot on these Union guys. But there they go. They're going. They aren't stopping. They're so spread out though. Confederates should be able to regain a lot of the tickets they just lost by killing all these outlying and skirmishers.
Yeah. This would be a great time for Union artillery to do something. However, they run out of ammo.
I guess there's been 2 counterattacks.
Yeah, when you have 2 guns, you gotta be careful what you use it for.
So, Confederates, unsurprisingly, holding the line here. Now they're getting out of lines. This is now more even because of that, in terms of tickets. However, we won't know who's in front until someone hits their last stage first. Yeah. Those guys in the... Oh, is this the officer charging? Oh, sir. I may request that you stop.
How you doing? How's life? Like, you should not go get some
I think
cover.
CSA could put some
I'm
more
on the
guys on
enemy.
that straight fence to the left.
I know.
they'd have some easier shots around
I
that stone
work
wall.
blue, so I'm cool, I guess.
There's a Confederate NCO running around asking the
Yeah,
Union how's the day going on
honestly,
point.
I don't know if you guys can win.
Oh, great.
He's just kind of trash talking. He's like, I don't know if you guys can win. Oh, he's going up and over the wall.
Getting really good shots though. I see all our dead Confederates. Hello.
He's still
He's
talking to
wearing
them.
blue.
No one's. He's blended in.
I'm blind.
Uh-oh, I don't think Lucky likes it.
Oh. Flags down. funny times. Feller is up with the Jackson group up there. How is that CSA group feeling up there, shooting down on the Union?
Morale is high. We have Drew the Dude here. We are kicking some Yankee ass.
Well, I'm glad.
Shots.
Yeah, for sure. I can hear him through your thing, but yes, it's always a good day to see Drew the Dude on. Look at him right there.
God bless General Jackson.
You'd love to see it. We're gonna clickbait him now.
I'd say he's probably the best NCO you could ever ask for. He just sometimes might give the opposite order.
But Union hitting final
He,
push.
he can rally people very well.
Oh yeah, for sure. He is a very great hype man. I love playing with him. But Union's not on. I'm pretty sure Union's not on point right there. Maybe when Choccy gets down there, if he gets down there, we can ask if Union's capping. I don't believe it is though. But Confederates on this road in mass, holding the cap. We have a Union vigilante.
That's the artillery. That's you're ready, guys.
There we go. Confederate hitting last stand. This is gonna be very close. I think Union should charge up this side and just slam into this group up here. Just start dealing casualties. Sitting back and shooting, it's not going to work. It's so hard to shoot from far away when they have cover like this. Now that they're crouching down because they're in last stand. They probably were before, but it doesn't matter. Now that they're in last stand, as their ticket death doesn't matter. 2 3/4 of a minute left. But we do have some Union guys trying to cap the point, but I don't know if this group here is bigger than that group on point. I can't tell if the Confederate group on point is bigger than these 4 Union guys holding here.
I'd say probably the CSA that's on point. There's more in that cap area than the Union.
Oh yeah.
Also, a lot of Unions coming from their respawn.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Union does need to charge them out. At least start getting kills, because now they're just letting more shots come at them that don't really need to.
Yeah, for sure. Chalky, are you capping from right there on that stone wall?
No, we're not.
Yeah,
no, we're charging. We're about to charge anyways.
So here they go. Will they charge to stay on the point, or will they charge up top?
they're going in the middle. They're going in the field.
They're trying to cap the point,
They're,
but it's equal numbers. I don't like that at all. There they go. Oh, if you're gonna charge at them, why didn't you charge down that stone wall? Look how many, so many of them are dying here, including our frontline reporter. Wow, this is a massacre.
Oh yeah, they just shot themselves into the majority. CSA did. You saw that the point was taken down for the Union, and then it went right back up.
Yep. Not surprising at all.
And here comes the countercharge.
The countercharge at 50 seconds is risky. I mean, they still have a lot of guys, but
At this point, it's just a glory charge. Because there's no way that there's Union reinforcements going to be there in time.
I don't know. You might get the admin. He might start banning people.
Yeah, the admin on the official server? No.
Oh yes, of course. We're gonna have Trusty Jam hop on here. But we can hear the Confederates overjoyed, going crazy here. after securing the win on a Colquitts defense map, which can be hard for the Confederates. This has been a defender's night so far.
It really has.
So now Confederates really countercharging out here, and Confederates getting a decisive win here. Corded, your thoughts for the round?
It was a back and forth round. It seemed. At the beginning, I'd say it was probably the Union's game. They were pushing up and forcing the Confederates out into the open field on their hill where their arty was already hitting. But then they just kind of, I don't know, I guess either the CSA kind of picked it up or Union just kind of dropped the ball in their charges. Maybe we'll see here. Yeah, you can see them pushing up, kind of keeping the Confederates close and trading kills pretty well. And I guess they got wiped, and then a lot of time went by before they got a lot of kills.
I think that cap early on probably hurt them because once they lost the counterattack, they fell back right away. Choccy, is the Union player perspective, what was your thoughts on the round?
I think we were just really disorganized throughout the majority of the beginning of the game. I mean, officers were struggling to relay orders, and they were all arguing and stuff. But there at the end, I think we could have had a chance if we would have played the woods some more. If we would have went to the left more instead of just charging out like you guys said through the open field there. I mean, that was dumb. But what can you do?
Yeah. Thank you for that. Feller, thoughts on the CSA perspective?
Well, first things first, I just want to, commend, I think it's 71st Pennsylvania Birdman. With that artillery, I was just tearing us up in the beginning stages of the round, so hats off to you. But other than that, if it seems like, infantry-wise, it seems that we tried turtling at the beginning of the round, heading into like halftime of the round. Fusewall was kind of acting a little bit indecisive there, telling us to move up. Hell, he even told us to go into parade rest. If I quote, "You have seen battle, you have not seen enough, but now is the time to rest. Parade rest." Yeah, it was a very fun match. Good job, Union. Good job, CSA.
All right, thank you. And with that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Join our Discord to become, if you want to be frontline reporters or announcers like these guys are, which I appreciate a lot, or just to join the Discord and chat and have some fun. That'd also be great. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next episode.